normal protocols. Then we begin to talk. I discovered that he's taking side. He was telling me their people are trained people. They don't attack people. Maybe our boys are funny. That was why they now begin to release bullets. Something must have persuaded them. And he's telling me that instead of any of the boys to lose their gun or anything funny, that they are permitted to shoot. I say, you are permitted to shoot and shoot animals? Are you shooting fowls? You have just said so. Then I'm the chairman of that market. I will tell you that you can even shoot me here in your office. My people's blood cannot go that way. We must get to the root of this issue. At a point, Mr. President, so I told him, you are taking this personal. You are taking it personal. I'm not more comfortable with the way you are going about this issue. Let us invite independent people to come and investigate this matter. And let us get the truth. You interviewed their men. I was here. President was there. You interviewed their men in your own way. We saw all the blunders they committed. And you are telling me that they are right. We are not judged in this matter. Judges will come into this matter. He took a lot of our time, because I know he also had distress calls from different quarters. When he came in, I said, President, our phones that are not here is not comfortable by us. We should remember, we are leaders of this market. People may be trying to get across to us. And there's nothing more or less than that. People want to get across to us. Even our families might be panicking if we are dead. Or where even the people who came to that barracks with don't even know our whereabouts. President, let us go and leave this place. I'm not more comfortable here. When he came, we voiced out immediately. But we are not comfortable, we want to leave. He said very soon, I'm not okay. Immediately he comes in, we now of us start to sit down. That we are leaving. We went and collected our phone. When I came, I saw more than close to 40 missed calls. Same thing we said, including him. Actually, they used that vehicle to bring us back here. But you know what pissed me off? This morning, we wake up with different type of funny news. Majority for Ladipo. Few of them that have gotten one experience or the other against Ladipo. Where do you get your reports? We don't know. Because I know very, very well that this happened in my unit. You have not interviewed anybody from my unit. Neither have you spoken with anybody from LASEC. So where is the report coming from? That was why I deemed it necessary for us to convey this type of gathering, so that we will tell the press, we will tell the world exactly what is going on. But I want us to know that when talking about act of terrorism, this is a they are terrorists. Because they came here with Fulani people. They were speaking Hausa. They are going to waste our lives. It's still becoming. I will stop here so that I will give chance to other people. But meanwhile, I have one or two persons that is from my unit that was there, eyewitness of detailed information of all that happened yesterday. I came here with one of them. I was going to talk with you so that you know exactly. I know very well that money collected from gate is not the problem. Nobody asks them for money. When army people come, we don't collect money from army, police, and the Navy. All the three armed forces, we don't collect money from them. It is our law. Even the vehicles, we don't collect money. We never collected 1 naira from anybody. This was a transaction that was did about January this year. Kickstarter that is not more than 3,000-4,000.
So, sir, make it easy for us. Tell us what happened. If you want to talk about Kickstarter, we don't even know anything about Kickstarter. So tell us like we don't know. Exactly, like we don't know.
What we add was that you might want to know the genesis of this.
Good, like we don't know.
Now we actually like you rightly said, we are here to hear from the horse's mouth. Now what we add was that it was a toll issue that they wanted to collect money from the operatives that came into the market to buy goods. Now, what you are telling us now that it happens last year. Now, what you tell us now is just tell us how it happens from last year to what happens yesterday. Now, with the issue of the startup, we don't know what startup is. Tell us everything you know about this issue.
Thank you very much. What I will tell you, it's indirect speech. But that I'm not an eyewitness. But as the chairman, I will speak what I hear and what I know.
I'm sorry,
So,
Chairman,
who would prefer an eyewitness?
Is Uchenna around?
Mr. Chairman.
Uchenna, the man that dead the army gang, the customer, because I was on ground yesterday, and my report, I had key starter because I was told that. So, but who is Uchenna around? Uchenna would be the best person to tell us. Uchenna, known as Chisco, is he around?
Sorry, Solomon. Who is Uchenna or Chisco? That's nothing like that. That's nothing like that.
What is trying to say is that if there's an eyewitness,
I said yes. Please come over this way. Yes.
Even if he speaks English, just no problem.
No, he speaks very well.
My name is Mr. Ajuchu Ezanya. Mr. Ajuchu Ezanya.
Go ahead, sir.
So yesterday, the time is 11:45. To be precise, understand what I mean? So I came to the first office to charge food. Then I met with the BCC. They were talking to one soldier. The man was wearing jeans and camouflage, long sleeve, and putting sweater. He was discussing about the 40 involves the other day with task force. Little time I was there. When one guy came in, he was wearing white shorts and long sleeve. He came, please, excuse me, sir, I have a complaint. Say, okay, wait. I talk to this fellow. When I finish with him, then I can attend to you. So he said, no, I'm talking to you, then you are discussing with another person in front of that soldier. So that soldier look at him and kept quiet. I was still talking with the PCC chairman. I mean, Public Complaint Committee chairman. So they are discussing and he said, can't you hear me? There's altercation there. Two of them, we started saying, you bloody simply, I'm talking to you. Why is the mufti? Everybody look, that's what it meant. You don't understand him. He said, please, can you go outside? He went outside, was just shouting. Little time, he said, I'm going to show you who I am. And he came with one guy that's wearing bag at his back, a civilian. So when they are going out, then one Mr. Solomon rushed to him, said, please calm down, what is your problem? That's where the man opened up and said, the father of this guy here sent me to help him retrieve some goods there. Kick starter. That's why he calls his friend. The guy was telling him, leave him there. Then two of them went. Then I went back to the office and asked the PC chairman, what is the problem between you and that man that left? He said, this is exactly. Even the army man that was attending to testified to me. He said they are coming back. So I'm not going to go anywhere. As an editor, I stay on in the market. Let me stay nearby and watch events. When they're going to come back again to cap the situation. Within 10 minutes, he lost with speed. Packed. What is going on here? Talk to me. They said no. Want to keep every place just we are under search. Totally. The other guy was, you bloody Biafrans or what? I don't believe in fucking sentiments. But I know they are useless bizagas. I want to get this in shreds. Somebody telling you it's toast, it's rubbish. There's nothing like that because you come to complain. We never even know the reason why you come to the market. This has been the order of the day. A mechanic will come, I hire him outside. How much I'm going to pay? Somebody will be outside. As a Major General Yakubu from Abuja. If you don't change the engine, I close the market. This threat is too much for us to bear on daily basis. Then I want to ascertain what prompts you to come with this guy. We have not discussed to know that if you are not certified you. Immediately I was just begging them. They brought gun and start shooting. I beg, I hold the guy. Please, the casualty will be much. People are too much. This is why people start running and defending themselves and throwing stone. When you are throwing stone, I'm the only person in the buffer zone between the army, Air Force guys, and the traders. The only person. Everybody run. Whenever they run, I just kneeling down. Please go back. When this guy the driver was having gun by his side. Then he shoot. The guy, they must red shorts and white shirts. Go and grab the gun. I will tell you who shoot who. The guy that died here, I know the person that shot him dead. The guy that shot inside, I know the person that shot him dead. So the guy knew that, so there's nothing like straight bullets. He's aiming at, then he knelt down. Very wise. By the side, if you're entering this gate now, I shot that guy at the stomach, one the buttocks, one the leg.
3 times.
The guy, they carried him up. So when I was helping the soldier, because when they leave the market, immediately I entered that their helos. I helped them to jack it up. Then I brought out the rim that was holding the vehicle. So the guy was reversing. Then I brought out the front chair that was in the front. It was very so wrong. When they are coming out, I run outside Tinubu block and they carried that guy that shot. When I was running, the same young guy, he's a Fulani guy or Elsa guy, he just ran again. When I was carrying that guy to all the taxi people deserted me. Blood was all over my body. He said, drop that idiot, let me just finish him there. Then he pointed gun at me, direct in my heart. Just like this, that if I move or say anything, that's enough of me. He was going to waste me here and nothing will happen. I said, my son, look at me. Even my last bomb. I went to NTA 83. I was dropped. But then your mother had not been born before. Don't take anybody seen here from granted. He said, if I said anything, he's going to shoot me for anything. Then the guy, he's the person that collected that rifle from the one wearing white and shot this man here. It's when he finished with me, coming back, then he shot that guy that died. Yeah, immediately. Then he went to the market. By that time, people around inside their shops. What they did, they go out and mobilize and carry sticks. I hitting people's heads, breaking people's heads. I was shouting. I called that yellow one. Say, I begged you. I knelt down and begged you. Please, casualty, leave this market. This is a mountain of 2005. It has cost life now. What you people want? Now I was so astonished this morning when I read some trash and stupid thing somebody can put up. When I'm talking about life.
So let's be careful of the words. Now, about the people that were shot and the people that died, how many were shot? How many died?
Good and fine. We are not praying for more casualties or more people to die. There are some people that are in the hospital. They are going to that place to ascertain their conditions. Some people are still in coma. How many? I don't know how many.
We are coming. I was coming from Lagos. We saw 3. We stayed 3 in the hospital at lunchtime.
Sorry, dead?
No, alive.
3 are alive.
3 are alive. He left severe wounds. One of them is just coming out from theater. Major operation. Yes. And yesterday evening, while we came back from Ikeja, they brought one corpse here at Laredo. That one wanted to trigger another casualties, but the president went and address our boys. All of them left. So that is the one. I don't know if there is any casualty at his son or General Hospital. That we are not yet sure.
That was the one that died General Hospital that was later taken.
Okay.
So, Mr. President, now
In total, how many people died?
What died? Than one. I
Only
know.
one, yes.
Yes.
So the market was found.
okay, Mr. President,
Somebody.
what is the name of that action?
Just to know, my name is Daniel. As at 8 p.m. yesterday, investigation revealed that 2 cops were dropped at the army barracks in Africa. How true is this?
Yeah, you say you are good.
My
From
name is
Guardian.
As at 8 p.m. yesterday, investigation revealed that 2 dead bodies were dropped out.
It was the first information.
Have you confirmed that? That's why we are here. Our own is to confirm. So these are your people. And you mentioned that one person, so far, one day has been recorded.
Then the president will round up. My name is Obiora Ume. I'm a legal practitioner, loyal to the association. I'll start by saying that what happened yesterday is not the beginning of the intimidations, the harassments from the military in the market. I recall 2 years ago, I came to the market and there were 2 army men. They came in uniform. And one of them said that he bought an engine he used for 8 months. And that the engine had started smoking, that he wanted a replacement. And that because the person who sold the engine refused to replace it for him, he wanted to arrest him and take him to the barracks by force. Fortunately, I was around. I said you were not going to take him anywhere. Because number one, what you bought was not a brand new engine. You bought a fairly used engine. And normally, if you have used engine for 8 months and they start smoking, then it's either you buy another one or go and repair it. You can't come because you are an army officer and pick this guy, take him to your barracks. So that day the chairman was around, some other executives, and we insisted. It took several hours. Finally, they left, and then subsequently they came back in larger number. But at the end of the day, some senior officers in the military got to know about it, and the matter was resolved. That was not all. There was another incident. So this thing has been recurring over time. And then what we then decided was that the association decided to put up a very big signboard, visible to everybody. If you go outside there, you will see it. And what is contained in it is a public notice. A public notice is a notice to the whole world that whatever you bought as fairly used, that there is no guarantee that you are going to return it after some time. Before you take it away, it must be tested. And once it's tested and it's working, you go with it, you take it, and that is the way it is. So now, coming to what happened yesterday. Yesterday, there was a matter that concerned the association. I was in court. It was after the court, I was surprised no single person came from the association. I now called the chairman. He told me that there was an incident that some army came and opened fire. I said, how did it happen? That was when I knew that because of Kickstarter that one army man bought about 6-7 months ago, suddenly the thing stopped working. They now came to the market to insist, as they usually do, for a replacement. And at the end of the day, matter was resolved. Then after it was resolved between him and the trader, I was still not fully satisfied. They now went to the task force office. At the task force office, you have the PCC chairman, Public Complaint Committee chairman, Mr. Omunna Obi, and he was already attending to some people. So they told him to hold on. He was not ready to wait. And in that case, I need to remind you that he did not come in the army uniform. There were 2 of them. They came in mufti. And he felt that because he's an officer, even though they are not on the face of it apparently to show that this man is an officer, that he must be attended to first. So they pleaded with him, please be patient. He refused. So one of them now told him, okay, please, can you give us chance? He took offense. He went and they came back with open mesa and wanted to finish the traders. Because number one, if you are firing arms, you are shooting gun, not up, but aiming at people, what you tend to do is to kill. And the law says that you bear the consequences of your actions. So somebody that is aiming at people and shooting indiscriminately, wanted to kill. The question is, why do they want to kill? Kill innocent, unarmed civilians. Why? Was there, because was there any threat? There was no threat. Was there, can we even say in widest imagination that was they were shooting as a result of defense, self-defense? Nothing like that. At the time the two of them left the market, there was no problem. Only to go and unleash mayhem on the traders. Now it is enough. We are not going to allow this matter to lie low. For now, nobody can say precisely the number of people that have died. Sure. Because we don't know. The market is such a big place that when the shooting started, people were running helter-skelter. And the market has been shut down by the association, at least to get to the root of this matter. So it's a day today we find out how many people actually died. But at least we know that yesterday some people brought corpse of one young man aged about 28 years that died. We are hearing that some other people may have died. We don't know. But the issue is that at the end of the day we are going to send a petition to the Inspector of Police on this matter. We're also going to send one to the Chief of Army Staff on this matter. We're actually going to send one to the Governor of the state and the Commissioner for Police on this matter. Let the whole world know that it is wrong for somebody, because you are an army man, you are army, you are paid from the tax paid by the civilians, the masses. The gun you have is not your personal gun. You are using to kill people in something that has to do with contract. Because buying and selling is contractual. It's purely contractual. Not so that is the problem that is at hand. It has been on for, but this is the time that a life has been lost, and we see it as murder.
Okay,
it's murder.
Let's hear from the president so that we can wrap up this session, please.
Please, they are men of the Air Force, not Army. Let's not misplace Air Force personnel.
Air Force.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said before, my name is Mr. Chicken. Sorry, President General of Radio Biafra. It's quite unfortunate. The incident that happened yesterday in Radio Market. We have been facing series of problems with soldiers. And I believe this is the time we are going to stop it. And I believe by the grace of God, time will come when we decide in Ladipo markets not to sell any motorsport as to any soldier. It's getting out of hand, taking laws into their hands. And we are here talking about Kickstarter, worth of how much? 3,500. And somebody is dead, which you don't know how many people that died. So many are still in the hospital. We are going to take this matter to the highest authority to make sure we get judgment. Thank you very much.
So since yesterday, have you heard from I learned you went with the army. Have you heard from them? There been any conversation, any exchange between you and them?
Yesterday we went to their office. You know, as a soldier, they are trying to protect their boys. But wish we told them that we are leaving their office to go and make reports to the necessary place that we're supposed to do. As of that yesterday, we air our own view to them. It's quite unfortunate that soldiers will come inside the market and started shooting traders direct, as if they are animals. The intimidation in their office was so much to us, and we left. That's all. But this morning, one of their commander called me that he would like to have a meeting with our executives. But due to the situation of the market today, we decided to shut down, to show the world, to show the Nigerians what happened in Ladipo market, to solidarity with the person that died. That's the reason why our market was shut down today. That's the reason why we could not be able to have time to go and meet the Air Force commander that invited us. Thank you.
I don't know if you have the money for any damage. Are you making the
As of now, not yet. We are demanding for justice.
How many days will the market be?
I cannot say anything for now.
Okay. We know, let's put this in Naira. Ladipo is a big market with high economic value. Between yesterday that this incident happened and last yesterday, can you relatively put some figure what the market of the general
All right, we're paying attention. We're listening to a press conference held by the market people in Ladipo that a soldier that went in there and bought a Kickstarter. A Kickstarter was about 3,000 naira worthless money. And because of that, he went in there to kill people. The chairman, the president here said something that I love very much. And that's the beginning. To ban soldiers from buying anything from that Ladipo market. Unless they don't identify them, so if you don't know. But if you know it's a soldier, don't sell. So don't sell to them. Let them go buy a brand new one somewhere else. Because these people are not killing you because you are traders. They are killing you because you're Biafrans. It's part of the thing that we've been saying since. When they talk it in Lagos, they feel that, it's coming gradually. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had told us this long time ago. Long time ago. And that is exactly what is playing out. Because of, you think they are killing you because of Kickstarter? No. They will kill you because of a plug, ordinary plug, 3 naira. They will come there and kill because you know what will kill you, Biafran people. Because the other man who was talking already, they used the word Biafra. You want Biafra, so we're going to deal with you. And I wish they can lock up that market. They shut down for only a day. I wish they can shut it down for 1 week if they'll be able to. Because you know something, for you to get something, you really have to make some sacrifices. Whatever money you're going to make, lock up that place. Let them see your importance. And another thing that I think is very, very important, somebody called this program yesterday and spoke about it. If these soldiers come to the market, the chairman, whoever is in charge, should have an alarm up there. When you blow the alarm, everybody should come out and ask what is going on. Tell them when you hear one siren, pa, all of you should come out. Because those soldiers cannot walk in there, even if they come in with a trailer. Because these are private soldiers. We call them Ndenkowasi. I used to play a band in the army, and I know what I'm talking about. They take their friends, they go in there unofficially. That officer that is telling you they are free to shoot and everything, is getting some cut from whatever money they still out there. It is a common thing. We know it. It's been there since. They go there, they rob people, they loot people, they come back to the barracks, they share some money to the Oga, who is ready to defend them when they come in. But when you go higher, you discover that the Oga now will start taking cover, because that's exactly what is going on right now. Today they call you, you left the office in anger, and now some people are beginning to panic. That's why they are now calling you for a meeting. Make your own laws. Don't let these people come to them. If they come to buy, don't sell to them. Tell them, make it very, very clear that you don't sell to soldiers. Let me see what they're going to do. They need you. These people are supposed to be people that protect their homes. The taxpayers' money is being used to pay their salary. The taxpayers' money is the gun that they have. And now they're using the gun against the people. They go to the market and they just kill somebody indiscriminately because of nothing. And when I was talking about alarm, what the alarm should be, when you trigger the alarm, if they come into the market, all of you should surround them. Don't do anything. Just surround them. When they look at the crowd, they will not be able to do. That man was shooting discriminately yesterday because you were all running away. If there was crowd and he finds out that it's not going to go anywhere, even if they have a vehicle that they're going to go with, somebody should make sure that the tires are down. Puncture the tires so they cannot get away. You would very, very see that these people are nothing. Their power is that single gun that they have. But when they look at the crowd, how many are you going to kill? Because when they shoot one person, everybody will run. But if they are surrounded and they know they cannot escape, believe me, they will not use those guns. They will even start running for their lives. He came there in a civilian dress. He didn't come as a military man because he was planning to escape. That's why he wasn't wearing his uniform. He knows that something might happen and then he will find a way to escape. And with the uniform, he cannot just get away like that. He'll be identified. But when the people are running, he's a civilian dress. He runs with everybody else, and you don't know that he is the person that created this problem. Have an alarm. Sorry, just you have your feet. The only thing I'm only trying to say is that we have told you these things before. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it and stressed on it. They want to eliminate us. They want to kill all of us. Ladipo market, they know who owns the Ladipo market and who is there. They know 99% of the people in that Ladipo are Biafrans. Whether they accept it or not, it doesn't matter. What they accept does not really matter. What matters is the truth. They know that whom they are going to kill. They are going there to kill the people they are going to kill. You can't tell me that somebody will run into the market and kill another person because of 3,000. When they say 3,000, the world has to know that the value of the money is $500 to $1. So when you say 3,000, how much is that? Around $15, Abby. Yeah, I'm not very good at math, but I think that's what it should be. So you go in there to kill somebody for $15. They kill a human being. And then the boss is telling you, soldiers, rather than lose their gun, they have the power to kill. Because he is the one that takes the booty. You know, they pay him, they give him something. When they go higher, he will start defending himself. That's why they are calling you now. It has gotten to a certain level. Now they are calling you for negotiation. There should be no negotiation. Keep your rules. You are not going to sell to any soldier. According to your story, it didn't start today. And it's not going to stop today. If you don't do something about it, it's going to continue. Make changes. Stack on your feet. Stand there on your leg and say, enough is enough. This is what is going to happen. When they come to the market, they want to force anything, blow your siren, surround them. Show them that you have the power. They have the gun. They don't have the right to come into your business and molest you over it. You buy something that is second use, fairly used. After 7 months, you return them. Isn't that something? And want your money back. This is Radio Biafra. The line is still open, 646-920-4541. Let's see what time we are. Okay, we still have enough time to take more calls. And 845-344-7984 plus 19294069953. I have a call coming in. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, thank you very much for your good job. It's your brother good calling from my location. Mazi, I greet you and I greet our leader and Biafra worldwide. Mazi, they just don't kill those boys because of Kickstarter. It's a lie. They purposely come to kill our people.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Of course.
They are just looking for, as long as you are an Igbo man, you are a danger in Nigeria. These are the things our leader have been crying. As long as you are from Eastern region, you are the target to judge away. They want to kill you. Understand this very well. Can you tell me now that an Igbo man will go to where Fulani is doing their business and open fire on them? And you see this man called Ruben Abati in his Rice TV. Immediately, and the leader IYKE as well, being an Igbo lady, they went and post that tanks are fighting with the soldiers. Ruben Abati, a journalist, he pushed it there in the social media so that the whole world will see. That is why when something happens, our leader always says, go to social media, go to Twitter, because they know if the person to push that, dish out that line in social media, they want the world to capture it. How can Igbo man fight the soldier? They just want to kill in the Igbo. They have right. They can run around anywhere they like. They can go anything they want, what they want to say, as long as nobody it does not matter. And that chairman who was saying, I thank him for even being bold enough to say that, yeah, you kill my brothers, you will never go. Thank him. But plan tomorrow now, they will call you at the back, tell you, say, have a drop that thing, you will not talk again. But what I'm asking is this. Let it be that let it be on record that these people are killing our people. Let it be on record. Because you know why, man, they lie against you when there is no social media that people started the war. These are the things that happened when we are killing our people before our enough is enough. That is what happened. Stop killing our people. They have started repeating it again. Let it be on record now. Nigeria, let it be on record. What I'm saying now is, Mazi, let our people start telling our people to come back home. Let our people buy gun and put in their shirt. Because this fight that Fulani is looking for, we are not going to fight it anymore in our land. We are going to fight it anywhere we are.
That's right. I agree with that.
Mazi, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Let our people stop telling our people to come back home. Because the home will come back last time. That is upper hand against us. But now, we are going to rob Nigeria. It's going to affect every nook and cranny of Nigeria. That is the thing. As long as no one will be able, that man said they are looking for a lie. As long as who they kill Igbo man, there is no justice. Forget about that thing. But I know that the time is approaching. The Fulani will get what they are looking for. 100% they will. But thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. What you said that makes a lot of sense for me now is protect yourself. Don't get away from that. They cannot drive you away from there. Stay there, protect yourself. If they come into the market and think they can come and kill somebody and go away, and one of them is dropped, believe me, the rest will not come back. It will never happen. Keep your guns in your market. Protect yourself. It's as simple as that. Like I said before, give the alarm signal. When they come in with that their thing, surround them. These people are human beings. Forget about the army uniform and khaki. They don't want to die. That's why they're able to shoot civilians, shoot people, because they think that you are scared. You don't have to be scared of them. I didn't say take a gun and kill anybody. Take a gun and keep it in your shade. When you open your drawer, they think you're bringing out money, bring out the revolver and fire the ass out of him. They can't come in there in your business place and kill you. And this question of banning soldiers from buying anything from that market, it's a welcome development. That's the first thing you should say. The lawyer have already said it. They have a notice there that says you cannot, anything you're buying there is used. What do you expect? It's done everywhere. It's not only in Latipo. You can buy fairly used stuff. The idea of being fairly used is that it's been tested, it's been refurbished, and it's working. But when you take it, you don't take it and use it for 7 months and expect it to run like a new one. If you wanted a new one, for God's sake, you could have gone to buy a new one. But when they call it refurbished, I'm telling you, I saw something like that. That was in Biafra land. I was trying to make a donation to an organization, so they wanted a generator so badly, and I followed them to where we go to buy generators, and we look at the generators. They look very clean and nice and beautiful, but the point is that the prices scared me, because the prices didn't sound right. So the people were saying like, oh, this is good. I said, no, it couldn't be good, and they're selling it at this price. If this is new, it's probably refurbished. And the man even made it very clear that when you buy it, we're going to test it. As soon as you buy it, sir, and you leave from here back to where you're going to install it. Even if you come back tomorrow and tell us it's not working, we're not going to give you your money back. Well, I told the organization, I said, you know something? I have a choice. I'm going to give you money. Do whatever you want to do with the money. Because I'm not going to buy this thing and give you. I know this is going to be a problem. When you go to a market like that, you're buying something that is full refurbished. What do you expect? What do you expect? Tokumbo, that's what they call it. You go and get a Tokumbo and you expect it to run. You might be lucky. It could run you for 10 years with no problem. But it could run you for 5 minutes and with a problem too. Because you're a soldier, you think you can go in there and bully everybody and bully your way through. The traders should sit down there. You should have a chairman that is very strong, very resolute. put an alarm there. Anytime they come in and you see there's trouble, blow the alarm. I remember as a little boy, let me tell you a very interesting story before I pick up the calls. As a little boy, I was looking for something to do in primary school, and I said I would go selling wood, pack, because my sister was doing the same thing. She would go pack wood and buy wood and then sell, divide it and make some profit. And I was jealous. I said, okay, let me go and try. I'm going to do the same thing. So I got a little money and I went to a timber shed where they sell the woods and everything. And I went in and I priced, because normally you buy a lump of wood and then they're going to break it up for you. And I went in there and I priced. And I looked at it, I said, no, I'm not going to buy it. So I left. Meanwhile, as I left, somebody was following me. I didn't know that. Each shed I go into, they tell them that I already bought one. See, the traders were like, if you just come in there and price something, you must have to go back there and buy it, because the traders were in the union. They follow me, and I walked around the whole timber shed. I couldn't get anything. There was this man that was following me, pretending as if he was just passing. Eventually, I ended up going home without buying anything. So the traders, you have the power in your market. The chairman should sit down there, set up an alarm. Anytime they come in and you see there's trouble, sound the alarm so that everybody will leave his shed and come and surround that place. And let me see what they're going to do. They can go home and bring their more trailers. And like I said, if they come with a jeep or anything, they make sure that the tires are down so that they cannot be able to escape. You don't have to start shooting them alone to make any sense. When they discover that you are prepared for them, believe me sincerely, they will think twice before they go into that market. Because what they are doing is most of them, if not all of them, they are doing illegal thing. They don't have the authority to do what they are doing. But they are using the intimidation of the fact that they are soldiers because you are scared. They just come in there and do whatever they think they want to do. But if they know that it's not going to be easy for them, forget about what the commander is saying, that the soldiers are allowed to shoot. That's bull. That's nonsense. Nobody says you should shoot somebody, just bring it because you have a gun. The man who is trying to take your gun has no gun. He is empty-handed. He doesn't have anything, no knife, nothing with him. And then you have to kill him because of 3,000 naira worth of goods that you bought. I have a call. Let me take this one. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Turn down your radio, please. Bless you, sir.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mazi, there are only him for you. And only shift a little bit from the program.
Yes.
Number one, about our online broadcasters on a hero. Mazi, Biko, it all know. Call upon the attention of any agitator online on a hero to order. Mazi, we all have it. Mazi, Biko, who know what we meeting with these people? Mazi, these people now just online. Agitators, IPOB agitators, now just online. Many of them may followers. Many of them they are online may win up to 200, 300, 500 followers. Mazi, I think people have to image this family. Mazi, I'm wearing coordinator in all the countries in Europe. You wear any concern, no matter how serious, no matter how real that concern is, while you are coordinator. Although you are coordinator, in the movie here, you maybe only no or maybe. Do you know when you work coordinator? By the end, only who with that concern may a feedback. Somebody there are online, up to 5 of them are online. Mazi, who handle rather than handle who could be DOS way by Lebanon. Within who our supreme leader, you went to pursue my daughter. Who need how will who get to do who knows somebody where the DOS is online. You might know DOS on the year it hasn't looked. Mazi, Biko, who look value of because in him to me, we are me who an agitator online does not make you IPOG or Biafra fight. I'm not an animal on a street. Don't win on a street. Only we who carry a gun. That point number one, I'm just million market. Number two, you never in the ndị nọ n'obodo a na-ekwu okwu ka anyị gaa ụlọ gaa lụọ ọgụ. Ịnọ n'obodo o nwere ihe a na-akpọ shipping range. Maazị na ihe na-ekwu.
Go ahead, sir. I'm listening.
Good. O nwere ndị nọ n'obodo a, o nwere ihe a na-akpọ shipping range. Ọ bụrụ na ị nọ fiili ya na ụmụ nwoke ga-etinye aka, ị ga-etinye training shipping range. Ọ dịghị ọnụ ịnọ na diaspora ebe ịnọ n'obodo Igbo anyị. Gaa n'osisi range na ihe mara n'ebe a ka na-ego maka okwu okwu. Ka mara n'ebe esi eti n'ụgbọ n'ebe. Ọ bụrụ na ị nọ gị a na-ekwu ị nọ gị egabeghị ụdị ihe ahụ gị na-ekwu okwu na ị chọrọ ịgawa ụlọ gaa lụọ. Ebe n'onwe gị nkwado ọbụla gị nwere within yourself ịnwa n'onwe gị ọ dịghị mma. So biko nyere m aka tinye ọnụ na nke ahụ bifo gị na-akwado ihe ahụ gị gbalị ama ihe ị ga-eme. Ọzọ m chọrọ isi ikwu ọnụ ihe gbasara mbanwe n'iru anya anyị ebe a ka o mere n'ehihie ka Fulani mepere ọnụ na-ere ure na-esi isi wee tinye baụntụ n'isi nna anyị okwu. Onweghị onye kwuru okwu. Kịta ha emegide ntọala ha wee ree ya. Na anyị adịghị na-anụ n'akụkọ na Chris nke mụ na onwe m kọtara na nwere mgbe o kwuru sị na presidency na steepụ to dialogue mgbe ahụ ka ndị domano Kịta aka ha arụwala Chris ngede rụwa Obianọ na Vanguard n'ụtụtụ a ka Vanguard na-ekwu na gọọmenti of Anambra steeti na-eji na-ayị allocation. Elekwana ebe anyị ga-etinye baụntụ n'isi Chris maazị biko si were nọmba na mụ na onwe m owo Bright Daniel na mụ a na-etinye 70 million naira n'isi Chris ngede onye ọbụla nọ n'ụlọ mụtara m ya na ndụ na a na-enye ya ego ahụ si were nọmba si mụtara m Chris ngede na ndụ. Ọ bụrụ na nwanne m nwoke nọ n'ụlọ isi na vileji ahụ Chris ngede enwetara m Chris ngede na ndụ jidere m ya na ndụ si were nọmba na mụ onwe m ga-eji 70 million naira. Onye ọbụla na-ege ntị nwanne gị nwoke na-akọrọ gị mkpa na-akọrọ gị ka nwunye ya si nwụọ ọnwa na-akọrọ gị ka mmiri si na-ehi n'ụlọ ọkọcha akụkọ ahụ na-ata akụkọ ahụ nwunye aka gbata brọdkasta ya na-anụ n'ụtụtụ nye aka mee ka ọnụ brọdkasta wee gwe ya site na ụmụ nye tiri 70 million n'isi Chris ngede. Ọ bụrụ na o nwere ka ọ ga-esi maka ụlọ ebe Chris ngede aka ga-esi pụpụrụ sị ha na-ege na iji na ọ ga-enweta ya arịrị ọzọ m na-ayọ wụ n'oge a chiri ike ka anyị hapụ ilepụ n'anya ka anyị biko nye aka fọndụọ ESN karịsịcha ihe niile. Anyị ga-afọdụ ESN fọndụọ ya nye ha sọpọtụ ebe o siri ike. Ọzọ m chọrọ ikwu na protest anyị na-aga a na-eme protest mma na-arịọ arịrịọ ka anyị follow from radio station, newspaper station, nọ na Kenya, ha nọ online. Anyị follow ha, wee comment ya, wee kọlụọ ihe to some online programs a na-eme. Ha nwere WhatsApp platform. I follow them so many of them because ndị nọ n'ime obodo na Kenya amaghị arụ Kenya arụ. Mgbe ị gara ebe ahụ comment ya something like o nwere newspaper ha na-akpọ the nation nọ na Kenya. Somewhere from radio stations, somewhere from TV stations, Google lawyer online, start here on Facebook, follow her comments here, make a hammer, narrow, not be so that opposition parties, because even a opposition parties, they will take it as an advantage. We man a government people who are let them use it against him.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, we have something to but how can be really just okay. You know something to finally be could be happen matter and they will go maka. Niro kunere broadcasting trim. Iwe ya na ukwu on the who gbasara na ICOB family. Na henwe gi na ndị journalist ha adịghị arụ ọrụ ọfụma. Ọ bụrụ na ndị journalist ha na-arụ ọrụ ọfụma, ha na-protest na the local TV station nọ n'obodo ahụ kwesịrị information, but my hand my all these online agitators will issue and report to their court in network. You will need more media online in here, but because let us use caution. Can you have us this our movement? Because IPOB remains IPOB. Thank you, my Lord.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. Our brother touched on so many things, but the one I'm going to talk about really is the so-called European online broadcasters. You see, the choice to listen to them is yours. They're not forcing anybody to come and listen to them. If you're somebody who wants to hear Asri, and go and listen to them. I do. I listen to them, but you know something? Most of the things that they say doesn't make sense to me. So I don't really want to comment on them or talk about them, because that will mean I am spreading their stupidity and their falsehood. If any of them say something that is resonant, that makes a lot of sense, of course I will bring them on to the program and talk about it. But regards that, I don't have that time. So if you want to listen to them, please yourself. Do what you want to do. They can say just about anything. Like I said, most of them will bring up a topic. They give you a topic that will attract you. Then when you listen to the person, he's not even saying something about the topic that he has brought in. But don't forget that these guys get paid. This is the way they live their life. This is the way they make their money. So one time check and then left and right. If they were not being paid, believe me sincerely, they will not even go out there to do anything. Most of them are not interested in what we are doing. That's number one. They don't really care. They can talk about just about anything. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know how to do it. But he's been in incarceration now. I'm still waiting for them to start something, and they can't start anything. So let's not waste our time with them. We'll have a call coming in. Caller on straight line, please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Dr. Mazi IYKE. Good afternoon. I greet you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father to keep us moving forward. Mazi IYKE, I just want to addiction. My vote on what that scholar just said, that's our brother, it makes sense, but I can boldly say this is for the core fighters, those who fix out time, to sacrifice their time to follow radio station of the evil, which so many of them are commending. I think what he said, I concur with him, and I will be the one to also to join others in following Kenya radio station, more especially the ones that is commenting on news, so that we will tell them what their government did to our leader. That is the simple truth. I love that. That is exactly what led me to call. I think that suggestion is very, very fast. For those of us that can sacrifice our time to do that, it is very good. Mazi, thank you so much. The blessing of Chukwu Kabiyama will continue to be with all the honest ones who is standing on the side of the truth, because we must continue to follow the truth. The Zoo government and the Kenya government, but the British, they should release if they try to protect anything like what they are about to do, like what? Some people are saying that court will not hold. We are watching them. If you know that you are not going to sit at a court, release our leader, because he is not a terrorist. That's the head of terrorists everywhere in the zoo that is walking up and down. Nobody is holding them. They are not in detention. So our leader can never be. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. I'll play the clip. Our lawyer Jimako, the interview that he had with our leader, and we know the condition of our leader at the moment. What that trains the procrastination. We have to keep our fingers crossed and wait. Wait patiently, because we're already waiting. And what if he is fine as far as I'm concerned. This whole thing is the handiwork of Chukwu Kabiyama. We are thinking as like humans, jumping up and down, thinking that this is the way it's supposed to have become. But you see something, nature, God has a way of doing his things. His way is not our way. We cannot question whatever he does, because we know that in the end, we will wish. When you come to think about your life generally, you discover that so many things that happen to you in life that you are so disappointed at the time that it happened. But after many years, you start saying, thank God that happened. So many things that is happening his way is not our way. You get very upset about something that you didn't get. But in the end, maybe you start discovering that God was waiting for the right time to give you what will be useful to you. and not what others think. And I'm going to come to the end of today's program. Let's see. Okay, I have a very good one that I want to air yesterday, that I did yesterday. And this, I'm sending this directly to all our so-called leaders. That when you make a mistake, when you've gone, the Chinese proverb that says that if you wanted to go west and mistakenly you went east, you've done 500 miles before you discovered that you were going to the wrong way. The wisest thing to do is to make a U-turn, because you'll never get to your destination if you keep going. I'm talking about our brother, Reverend Father IYKE, whom we are all castigated in the past, and because we didn't think he was doing the right thing. But today he has changed completely, and we say welcome to that.
Offer was brought to me.
Listen to him very carefully. They want to give him a slot. That slot is bribery.
So praise the Lord.
Yes.
Different title.
Oh, bribe.
Last Wednesday so I still age slot. Everybody no get that baby slot. So they came here. Sorry, this one may trigger an issue again. But you ought to go yourself. Even before me go, you ought to go again. So need your Farabia. A well for na slot. A well slot as an SCM canca. Yes, slot. Where say I become I'm kenere for the slot. But I want to tell them something. The prophetic voice is unmerchandisable.
Yes.
That they should listen. If I need such a slot, during Jonathan's time, I could have accepted such offer, or more than that. That the Holy Spirit told me instanta to tell you people to give me the slot that I need. They don't give me the slot I may not make use of. I say, okay. Since I reject the offer they gave to me, let me make my own offer. Because you should give somebody what he will use. Amen. Ụfọdụ ndị be m nọkwa agbụ ha. Nna ha nọcha. I na-eme meeting slot n'ime be na. So, o wee bụrụ ihe si na nketa oke nke eketere m. Nwesị ha nke kedu afọ kedu ihe asịrị m je na Abuja na-eyere m. Contract. Nke contract ọgbanarụ ha. Ha bịa na nke slot. Achọrọ ọbọzụ m jere Abuja achọrọ m bịa ebe a. Ihe a na-eme na Tuesday. Nwesị okay, let me make an offer. Na slot unu wetara Chukwu gọzie unu na chiefu n'ụtụtụ unu echete mbaka. Ụdị ọfa nke eyewere m kịta ụdị slot nke a. Kwikwi ya na ihe yikwa. So that I want to make my own offer. If you can give it to me, I will be happy. They say, okay, I should make an offer. They say, it's all but 2 slots. Let me make an offer for 2 slots. I said, okay, say the one you want. I said, okay, number 1, release Nnamdi Kanu.
I want you to watch that idiot. If no man can touch. You can fool yourself all you want, all this you stupid politicians. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the people. There's no doubt about it. I'm telling you. Look at it. Action speaks louder than words. So we don't talk. Mbaka just made a statement. and the crowd went ecstatic. That will tell you that every Igbo man, no matter how much you pretend, except Ndia Wunde, who feel that it is their place to keep you perpetual slavery, that is their problem. It's not our problem. Our problem that we know that we have been able to solve is the actualization of our state of Biafra. Biafra is here with us. There is nothing any of you can do to stop what we are doing. We will get our country together. All the politicians can go out there and start fooling themselves. I don't even like pointing fingers because sometimes they say, Onyasi. No. We judge you based on what you say. I listen to Victor Ume. That's what they call him, the man with the long red cap that looks like a native doctor. And then he is there telling us that Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like I said, you guys today, you know, a lot of these young people want us to go to start taking care of you guys now, but I don't think so. It's better for you to leave because what will even kill you is the actualization. When you watch people, what has happened in Mbaka's place, tell me how you can go to sleep with your wife unless because otherwise, if it is my missus and I go and say something like that and she sees this crowd, it will just sit me down and say, okay, think about your life because it looks like you're going the wrong direction. But unfortunately, some of you will not. Because you know something, they pushed Madame out of the country somewhere. So young not need deceive when we lie to yourself and think you're going to get anywhere. Biafra is our thing. We're going to get it, whether they like it or they don't like it. We call for referendum, but you see something, you hijacked. Nigeria has gotten to the level of even showing the world that what we have been saying is the truth. That's a terrorist government. They are going across the borders now, kidnapping a whole country. Extraordinary rendition. That's what they call this. I never heard this word before. That's why it's so hard for me to even use the word because it's not a common word that I use every day. But those that know better, the lawyers, they've already said it. Fruit from the poisonous tree. You cannot commit a crime to uphold the law. No, it's never allowed anywhere. Our leader will come out. Like I said before, IYKE is about no now. In that place, my seem not comfortable, but you know something? He is the leader of the people. Those are that place that he is today is one of the homes of a true freedom fighter. He's either dead, he's either in exile, or he's in prison. There are three places. Anybody out there that's fooling himself and running around and calling himself a freedom fighter, yeah, they can sit in the creek and open their big mouth and talk nonsense. We don't trust those people. We know. When they show us their homes, they show the people that are following them. And they are rejoicing that their car they are driving is tear rubber. Freedom fighter. The kind of talks we used to hear when we were little kids. Nah, my motor is tear rubber. I don't know when I heard that word last. Because there are people out there who think that once you don't buy motor, especially in where we come from, once you don't buy motor, you don't make them. It's so funny. It is very, very funny. When I come out there, I do come here and don't say motor na something where we say every child, my daughter will just turn 18, just bought her own. Motor is everywhere, so it's not a big deal. But it's still a big deal back there. So when they sit down there and run their mouth and talk their nonsense, they could think they are freedom fighters. Who are you deceiving? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man of the time. He's a man of the people. He is our freedom fighter, father, brother, uncle. Just name him. Name anything. We will follow him to the end. Nothing will happen to him. If you make anything happen to him, you are taking us to a different level. And what you will see, God knows, is something that you cannot uphold. I still have to remind you that the Zoom meeting that is coming in tomorrow, so organize the ID number. I'll read it one more time. It's 8689 826 8055. 8689 826 8055. And then the postcode is 802506. 802506. Tomorrow the time will be on 7 p.m. Biafra land time, which is about 2 p.m. here in Eastern time. That New York will be 2 p.m. in the afternoon, but it's 7 p.m. Biafra land time. Make sure that you take part because we are trying to raise funds. And then the rally that is coming in on the 23rd of July at the British Consulate in Manhattan, 855 West 2nd Avenue. That's where it's going to be, right in front of there. It's 11 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So make sure that you are all there. We'll take part of there. With this note, we come to the end of today's broadcast. I have locked down all the phone lines, so don't try to make any calls because it's not going to go through. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be set free whether they like it or not. That's why we're going to rally and make sure that everything goes in order. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Our lawyer spoke to us, told us what transpired between them. If we have further information that is reliable, we will come to Radio Biafra and we'll talk about it. We don't want to go to bloggers that want to make some money and then they tell the story of their own imagination, and then we don't carry such news. We want you to follow them if you want to follow them. Make sure you pay attention to them. We are not going to recommend any particular one, but when you go in there, it is left for you. If you discover that a person is not telling you the truth, you can unfollow. There's something called follow and unfollow. You can unfollow. So if you chose to follow, fine. But if you feel comfortable with it, with whatever the person is doing, remain where you are. But if you feel disappointed, you unfollow. I do that all the time. I do it. Honestly, I listen to you. The moment I listen to you twice and I say you are not serious, I unfollow you. Even on Facebook. My friends on Facebook, they are dropping and dropping and dropping. I used to have like close to 4,000 friends. I'm dropping them every day. Because when you say something that doesn't make any sense to me, as even some people that I follow, I don't even know how I follow them. Because it's only when they start talking, I was, who is this person? Then I'll go and check out, I'm following this one. You know what? I unfollow the person. Block them immediately, please. I don't even waste time. Because there are people out there who want to come in. So the moment you're able to block, you're able to pick in more people. So with this note, I would have to say goodbye. But don't forget that Biafra is our religion. And Radio Biafra is where we worship. Stay tuned, don't go away. Because Mazi Nnamdi is taking a step next.